Well, I didn't catch the graphic. Went away too fast. CompuBox numbers through 3. Dawson 36 out of 165, and Tarver has thrown 165 punches, but has landed only 16 by CompuBox count, a 10% connect percentage, not very good. Harold, how do you have it through the thing?
Look at you. I got a 2-1. 29-28, bad Chad Dawson. There's no question that he won rounds 1 and 2. He did just what you see in there. Combinations, getting off first, the hardest shots, walking Antonio Tarver down, backing him up, just not punching him. But in round 3, I thought Chad Dawson just took the round off. Tarver touched him enough to steal the round. 2-1, Chad Dawson.
Dawson acknowledges that he was cautious in the first fight, says that if he gets Tarver in trouble here and feels like he has him going, he will take risks to try to score the knockout, which would galvanize more public support. Here in round 4, it looks as though he's thinking aggressively again.
He's thinking aggressively. His punching power and strength and youth overall, it just seems to be too much. And going down the stretch, I really don't think that physically Antonio's going to be able to hold him off.
Dawson does not have a great outside the ring story, or at least not an unusual one. He's not a big knockout puncher. There are no big name opponents for him at light heavyweight. For him to become a star, he's going to have to continue dominating opponent after opponent. And to really become a star, he's going to have to do maybe even a little more than what he's done.
This is what you spoke about on camera prior to the fight, Max. How does he prove that he's the best in a vapid division? How does he galvanize public support to get fights with other star fighters outside that division? Can he lure a Joe Calzaghe to come back? Seems unlikely.
Well, this isn't going to do it, although he's fighting well. When I said he's inconsistent, I was really referring to the second half of fights where he seems to either lose focus or fatigue.
I don't think that's going to be the problem tonight. I think his focus and determination is just tremendous tonight. And I think that maybe it looks like he just seems to be so much stronger in this fight than he was before.
Hard left hand. Tarver momentarily stunned. Dawson with a left hand lead over the top, clocked and clean.
Yeah, but it's too much power. I mean, Tarver's power, strict punches has nowhere near the power of Dawson's.
Good body shot by Dawson, followed by another right hook upstairs.
And there you see Dawson's kind of cautious temperament. He really did hurt Tarver, but he was cautious. He didn't just run into Tarver, because Tarver can punch, and a hurt fighter with a big punch is a dangerous fighter. But that kind of sensibility leads to a lot of decision wins.
Tarver landed a good left hand over the top. Dawson countered it with a left up and under. Another hard right hand lands for Tarver, and Dawson again chases Tarver back. Time! Pretty good round.
Would have been nice to see another 30 seconds of it.
Take a nice deep breath. Nice deep breath.
Nice slow
breath. Nice deep breath.
You got
Okay, T. Keep touching. Now listen, what you got to do with this guy? You got to stand your ground with this guy and break his momentum, you understand?
CompuBox numbers showed you it was a terrific round for Dawson, who landed 25 punches in the round. That's a high number. Here's where they went. 9 of them on the chin or to the face of Tarver. 5 punches to the outside of Tarver's head. 3 of them with the right hand and 2 with the left hand. And then mixing the body attack downstairs, 7 punches to the left side of Tarver's ribcage and 4 punches to the right side. So pretty evenly distributed across Tarver's body, the attack from Bad Chad Dawson. 17 of Dawson's 25 connected punches in the round were power shots. And remember, power shots, anything other than a jab. Body punches are power shots. Crosses are power shots. Hooks are power shots. Uppercuts are power shots. Dawson throws all those punches. He's very much improving over the course of the past couple of years as a combination puncher.
Yes, I think that overall he realizes that he just boxing is not going to do it for Tarver, so he's just going in and just going to he's trying to just be physical with Tarver.
Oh,
tonight.
He's starting to take some more risks in the last round and a half. And with greater risk is greater reward, at least for the boxing public. But it is a risk. I mean, Tarver's a puncher.
But I think the risk is good. I think Tarver's punches are too wide, they're looping too much, and they're losing the steam somewhere on the whereas Dawson's punches are much more accurate and compact. So even if he trades with Tarver, I think he has the advantage because his punches are way more powerful.
The big change in the last 4 minutes, to which Max alluded there, is they're trading punches now. No longer does one man punch while the other watches. Suddenly we have exchanges, and none of this happened during the first 12-round fight last fall. And I think we suddenly have exchanges because that hard left hand by Chad Dawson has shown Antonio Tarver that he needs to get moving if he's going to be in this fight.
And incidentally, Chad told us in our fighter meeting yesterday he did not want to go toe-to-toe with Antonio Tarver. So Tarver maybe has lured Chad into the kind of fight he wanted.
Let him go, Chad. Let him go. Punch it out. Punch it out. Hands are free.
Excellent uppercut with the left hand by Chad Dawson.
We have a real fight here over the last couple rounds.
And Tarver has got a good chin. He's never been knocked out. In fact, I mean, seldom have I ever saw him even in trouble. But it's turned out to be a fight.
And Dawson's trying to impose his youth here.
Yes.
Maybe that's playing into Tarver's hands, but he's the faster guy. He's the more energetic fighter, and he's trying to prove it.
When Tarver was clearly physically incapacitated against Bernard Hopkins, some ringside observers thought that Hopkins could have gone for the knockout. In a mark of either respect or innate caution, Bernard chose to coast to an easy decision.
But keep that jab on him, because he can't do nothing when you pump that jab, all right? Keep him going backwards and nice and relaxed. Watch out for the uppercut. Keep that good defense up and keep going underneath. Bring it underneath and keep turning him. When you close, turn him.
Don't start to push.
Come on.
Push with your body. Push with your body. He's going to push.
And when he lean on you, just turn him.
Seconds out. Seconds out.
This may be the biggest clean punch of the entire night with this left uppercut by Tarver right there. It's a great shot right between the gloves. And both guys have great defense, so it's very hard to get any clean punches in tonight by either one of the fighters on each other.
By CompuBox count, however, that uppercut was one of only 9 punches Tarver landed in the 5th round while throwing 62. Dawson also was counted with 62 attempted punches. He landed 21. So certain patterns that emerged in the first fight continue. One of them being that Dawson is the more accurate puncher, lands at a significantly higher rate.
Let him go. Let him go. Punch it out.
I see a subtle change in Dawson in this fight from recent previous fights, in that he's playing defense a little differently. It seems as though his intention is to land his punches, and defensively, as opposed even to earlier in the fight, Jim, he's setting up shots. He's letting Tarver move his hands in order to counter, to land his shots, not simply to play defense.
He's fighting as a much more seasoned fighter, and as you said, he's really imposing his youth, as you were saying earlier, Max. He's He's using his use and his strength on the man, placing his punches well. Where before he was a busier fighter, but not so well in terms of placing the punches. He's fighting a different fight this time.
Well, one element in being able to mount effective offense is, do you trust your chin? And Dawson seems to be showing us that he's a little bit more trusting of his own ability to take shots.
And maybe he's felt Antonio's punches and don't feel that they're that bad.
In terms of how this rates so far against his performance in the first fight against Tarver, I think it's fair to say that Tarver's more motivated for this fight. Could very well be his last fight on a sort of big stage, at least.
Yeah, Tarver's fighting a much more determined fight this fight than the last fight.
Well, as he said to us yesterday, I seem to have to be in this position in order to fight at my best. Question, what position? Answer, my back is against the wall.
Good work, baby. I need that jab pumping. Don't forget that jab. Good sitting down on your punches. Bending your legs. You okay? Yep. Okay. All right. Keep sitting down on them shots. All right. Stepping around. Keep stepping around. That's all you got to do. Step around. Nice and relaxed. Nice and relaxed. I need more of the jab.